Hi guys, my name is Andy and today we're going to work on passage number 3 of the writing section of SAT practice test number 3 on the CollegeBoard website. Alright, let's begin. Which choice most effectively combines underlined sentences? 1 MCP lengthens storage life by 3 to 4 times when applied to apples. This extended life allows producers to sell their apples in the off-season, months after the apple have been harvested. Okay, A. When applied to apples, 1 MCP lengthens storage life by 3 to 4 times, allowing producers to sell their apples in the off-season, months after the apples have been harvested. This makes sense. Producers are allowed to sell their apples months after they have been harvested in the off-season. We don't need this whole part. 1 MCP lengthens storage life when applied. I feel like it should be 1 applied to apples, 1 MCP lengthens storage life. And months after apples have been harvested, producers are allowed to sell their apples in the this doesn't feel right because this seems like the producers are allowed to sell their apples. They have to sell the apples months after they've been harvested. Number 24. 1 MCP works by limiting a fruit's production of ethylene. A chemical. Okay, we don't. Yeah, it should be deleted. Even if you don't have this, it makes perfect sense. Number 25. When 1 MCP keeps apples While 1 MCP keeps apples tight and crisp for, you don't really call apples tight, you call them firm, like they're firm to hold. Number 26, it also limits their scent production. Yeah, it makes sense, because remember it's apples, it's plural. Number 27, but for apples that are prized for their fruity fragrance, such as Macintosh, this can be a problem with consumers. 27. Okay, it's consumers, so it's like a person, so it's not that. It should be who. Number 28. But some fruits do not respond as well to 1 MCP as others. Others do. Yeah, it's others do. Some fruits do not respond as others do. Yeah, that's why we need do because of the do in the earlier section of the sentence. Number 29. Take Bartlett pears for instance. Okay, so this is wrong because take Bartlett pears for instance is one chunk, and we can't have a comma here because these should be two different sentences. Like the for instance part and the unless part have to be separated. So the answer is B. Number 30, and consumers. Okay, sentence 4 was, but some fruits do not respond as well to 1 MCP as others do. Others do. So, it should be right here. It shouldn't be where it is right now because, like, we already know that that's a problem. Like right before that, it already says that people reject the apples because they don't have the expected aroma. And I'm saying that it should be after sentence 1 because sentence 1 has 1 MCP works by limiting a fruit's production of ethylene, but some fruits don't really respond well to 1 MCP. So B is the answer. Number 31. Empire apples that are first stored in open air undergo, okay, in the graph, we have open air and yeah, it's, you can see it right here, so the answer should be D. Number 32. However, when Empire apples are treated with 1 MCP, their flesh turns brown when the apples are first stored. Okay, according to the graph, we have half right here. It's 50 or 45, no matter what. So, wait, no. That's not what it's asking. It's asking if treated with MCP. Yeah, it's this one or this one. It doesn't really matter if they're placed in a controlled atmosphere. This is about 45, or if they're placed placed in a controlled atmosphere 3 weeks after. So the answer would be B. Number 33. Although researchers continue to search for the right combinations of factors that will keep fruits fresh and attractive, the problem may be that the consumers are no. That has nothing to do with the shortcomings of 1-MCP. This is the opposite of what we're talking about, so it should be C. Like the fruit sellers, they have to decide whether they're going to eat what they're going to sacrifice by using 1-MCP. Alright, that's it for this video. In my next video, I'll be working on passage number 4 of the writing section. Thank you for watching my video, and please like and subscribe.